You want to change your life, but you keep fucking it up. Have you ever wondered why? Why is it that every time you try going to the gym on a regular basis, or you try to start a new project, or you try to quit your addiction, then you can always manage to do it only for a few weeks, or at best a few months? This isn't about motivation, or willpower, or not trying hard enough. This is about a story that you tell yourself about yourself. Whenever you try to create a change in your life, especially a big one, then there are two possibilities of it playing out. The first possibility is that you quit before your internal story has had time to change. This usually means that you quit in a few weeks or a few months, and what this actually does is it reinforces the negative aspects of what you have been telling yourself. That you can't create change in your life, that you will fail, that you are not a person who keeps working out and keeps their word to themselves. And this creates a vicious circle, because every time you quit before your internal story has had the time to change, you are just reinforcing the negative aspects over and over and over again. This is a negative feedback loop. And unfortunately, this is what is most common. This is what usually happens to people when they try to make a big change in their life. The second possibility is that you keep going until your internal story changes. This means that you have gathered enough evidence through your actions that you are actually capable of creating change. You are actually capable of acting in a consistent way, and this boosts your self-confidence, this boosts your energy level, and this creates a positive feedback loop. Because the more successful you are, the more successful your internal story is, the more good choices you are going to make in life, the more motivated you will be, naturally. Not by trying to whip yourself into some kind of frenzy or trying to keep discipline in your life, but it will come to you naturally because your internal story has shifted. So the question becomes, how do I keep going long enough for my internal story to change? Now, there are no easy fixed solutions to this problem. But what you can try and what helps is that whenever you feel tempted to quit your project or skip a workout or return to your addiction, then ask yourself this question: what story am I telling myself? Because the chances are that this story is not positive at all. Usually it goes something like, who am I to even try to attempt this ambitious project? Who am I to quit my addiction? I failed so many times before. This is just how it goes. Like, I can skip this workout. It doesn't matter that much. These are usually the thoughts that appear before you fuck up in your life. And once you become aware of those thoughts, then this is actually the place where you can step back, observe the situation, take a moment. This is very important. Take a moment for yourself to gather yourself. Go for a walk, do whatever. Like, before fucking your routine up, before fucking your project up, before quitting, take this moment. This is super important. Take this moment and really reflect on what am I telling to myself about myself in this moment, because it's not going to be something like I'm a super confident, awesome person who loves myself and can do anything in this world. It's not going to be this story. No, it's going to be the bad one. It's going to be the negative one, telling yourself that you're a piece of shit or that you can't do this. So become aware of these thoughts and then start thinking in a different way. Find the alternative to these negative thoughts. Because this is how you create this new story in yourself during these difficult moments. Because if you go through this temptation of quitting on your project or returning to your addiction, if you manage to keep doing your project and you keep working out, then you build the confidence, and this is what builds your new internal story